And while talking of Trump, Donald Trump has been in office for just a month now. But the U.S. president has rattled the foundations of age-old relationships, institutions, and agreements. Now, Trump may have officially begun presidential duties from January 20th, but shortly after winning the election in November, the Republican leader began making strides. Now, here's a lowdown of the biggest events and decisions marking 1 month of Trump 2.0. Now, after a landslide electoral win, Donald Trump did not wait long to announce the sweeping changes under his regime. The biggest pre-inauguration announcement Trump made was the Department of Government Efficiency. Trump handed the reins of DOGE to Elon Musk, tasking the billionaire with one mission: slash public spending. And it seems that Musk had no red line in implementing the overhaul. In just 30 days, DOGE has demanded access to data across federal departments, including education and tax. The Musk-led department has canceled 1,127 contracts of 39 federal departments and agencies, including USAID and the Department of Education. Musk has called it efficiency, but critics, especially Democrats, call the decisions unconstitutional. When Trump took oath on January 20th, he started signing a blitz of executive orders. First at the Capital One Arena and then at the Oval Office, Trump signed several executive orders within the first few hours of becoming president. For the weeks that followed, more executive orders were signed. Many of them were severe implications, from banning diversity hires for government jobs to signing into effect retaliatory tariffs on several countries and ordering a freeze on federal funding worth billions. The Republican leader also pardoned his supporters who were accused of rioting at Capitol Hill in 2021. And while that's not all, Trump also signed an order ending birthright citizenship, but its implementation has been put on hold by the courts. Now, Donald Trump's actions in just 1 month have triggered nationwide protests on several occasions. Thousands of demonstrators have rallied against the U.S. president's controversial policy reforms.
In monitoring. And so when I think about
Now, many of Donald Trump's cabinet picks have also stirred controversy over their eligibility for the position and past statements. U.S. Senate confirmations for several nominees turned into an intense grilling session. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard were some of the key personalities who faced intense questioning during their hearing. The latest cabinet nominee to get the green signal from the U.S. Senate is Trump's pick for the FBI director, and that's Kash Patel. Many of Trump's reform decisions have been met with legal protests as well. U.S. attorneys from over 20 states, largely Democrat-run, have sued the U.S. president and his loyalist Elon Musk. Since January 20th, over 173 lawsuits have been filed so far, some on the powers Trump has granted to Musk. One lawsuit is against DOGE, demanding unrestricted access to confidential federal data. Another case is currently ongoing, where several senior attorneys have accused the White House of unconstitutionally appointing Musk without Congress clearance. Now, on the diplomatic front, Donald Trump has lambasted European nations and the NATO alliance, in particular over low defense spending and the stance on Ukraine. The U.S. president has also slammed Ukraine's President Zelensky as a dictator as Washington cozies up to Moscow. Trump has fast-tracked the Russia-Ukraine peace negotiations, but has left Kiev and Europe out. While the world is still reeling from Trump's return to the White House, it has only been a month. And while it it is just early days, the Republican leader is time and again hinting at a third term. His latest remark at an event marking Black History Month has many questioning if the U.S. president will sidestep the Constitution to run again in 2028.